In order for you to be right, that means that the Bible is wrong. So are you a Christian?
I'm Catholic, yes.
Okay, so then do you believe the Bible?
Yes.
Well, then is the Bible right or the Bible wrong?
The Bible is right.
Okay, so
But
then
the
what?
borders-
Hold on an aisle. What was King Hezekiah? Where was he? How about King David, King Solomon?
I was just
How about Zechariah, Nehemiah? Where did they operate?
This debate is a prime example of why Charlie Kirk dominates in live discussions. A woke student tried to corner him with a predictable surface-level argument about America first and foreign policy. But Charlie Kirk effortlessly exposed the flaws in his reasoning. It's almost embarrassing how unprepared the student was to go toe-to-toe with Charlie Kirk, who turned the entire exchange into a masterclass on logic, history, and common sense. Let's break down the key moments where Charlie Kirk completely dismantled this weak argument.
All right. Hello. Thank you for having me. My name's Luke Wilson. I had a question since you guys seem to push Donald Trump's candidacy a lot, especially because of his America First policies, which I think we can all agree with. We're all tired in this country of feeling like we're getting pushed down. My question was, however, is how do you guys reconcile with the fact that despite so many American first policies and sort of speeches he gives, he still very adamantly supports Israel, a country which at times seems to be opposed with our democratic values?
So this is the third Israel question. I think we've
It's
exhausted
an important
that.
question, though.
Yeah, again, but what did I say in the other two questions?
Well, what about it?
No, I'm not going to keep on answering the same question.
What I'm asking, how do you reconcile with the fact that Donald Trump is so America first, but at the same time
Well,
he has
hold
a
on.
contradictory...
Let me ask you a question. Is America first America only?
Yes.
Oh, see, I disagree. I don't believe in America only. You do?
Yes.
Okay, so I disagree. I don't believe in America only. I think we should prioritize ourselves, but I think there is a place for America to be involved in international relations. I think there is a place for us to end wars unnecessarily and be involved in diplomacy. So you believe in America only. Donald Trump believes in America first. So don't conflate the two. America first does not mean we will not be involved in other countries, other affairs. It means we come first always, and then we can start involving ourselves in other countries and other areas and spheres of influence.
Exactly, but we can't. We don't have. We are not putting America first and then trying to help Israel.
No, okay, but we agree.
Putting Israel first.
What Trump has said is he said you stop foreign aid until our own border is secure and our people at least have some stability and some way of life. We've said that in the last couple questions, okay? Now, I will just ask a question about Israel, though, which I think is a moral clarifying issue. Do you think the Jewish people have a right to their ancestral homeland?
I don't think it's their ancestral homeland.
See, so okay, so this is the reason why we have a disagreement. Where is their ancestral homeland, then?
It's not defined.
So it's not...
For a long time, their history has been wandering people.
Okay, so again...
The land was given to them by Great Britain after World War II.
Okay, so I'm not going to go into, like... Do you know Joshua and Caleb and what happened, like, 5,000 years ago?
Yes.
Okay, so that's Canaan, the land of milk and honey, Judea and Samaria. So in order for you to be right, that means that the Bible is wrong. So are you a Christian?
I'm Catholic, yes.
Okay, so then do you believe the Bible?
Yes.
Well, then is the Bible right or the Bible wrong?
The Bible is right.
Okay, so
But
then
the
what?
borders-
Hold on an aisle. What was King Hezekiah? Where was he? How about King David, King Solomon?
I was just.
How about Zechariah, Nehemiah? Where did they operate?
The borders defined today were defined by Great Britain and
Well,
after
not
World War
necessarily,
II.
actually, because it says in the scriptures all the way to the north of Nazareth, to the north touch of the Jordan River, to the southern tip of what is now Mount Carmel. So that's actually the border is very similar to modern Israel. We're not going to agree on this, but I believe the Jewish people have a right to their ancestral homeland.
So, I mean, yeah, this is the point where Charlie Kirk completely exposes how clueless this student is about history. He can't even define what the Jewish homeland is, yet he's confidently dismissing thousands of years of civilization. Like, come on. You don't get to pretend history started in 1948 just because it fits your argument. Charlie Kirk isn't even being aggressive here. He's just asking basic questions that immediately reveal the holes in this student's thinking.
You don't even know where that is.
That's
and
true.
So,
well, whether or not we agree on that is not the issue.
no, it actually is the issue.
What I'm saying is I could really care less. It doesn't really affect peace in the Middle East. Does not affect America in the way that a lot of people does.
Well,
but if we must have it, Israel is not doing a good job in helping us with that, as they're dragging us into a war with Iran instead of negotiating.
Well, you're looking at two people that definitely don't want a war with Iran.
Yeah, and this is where Charlie Kirk makes it painfully obvious that the student didn't even do his homework. The whole idea that Trump or America First is about starting wars is just laughable. Charlie Kirk knows the facts. Trump was the first president in decades not to start a new war. And yet, this student is acting like supporting Israel somehow means warmongering. It's just lazy thinking at this point.
I just asked a simple moral clarifying question, and we disagree, and that's okay. Donald Trump believes in America first, not America only, and that is a very important moral distinction. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
At the end of the day, Charlie Kirk completely ran circles around this student. The guy came in with weak talking points, no real understanding of history, and a painfully predictable argument. And Charlie Kirk made quick work of it. This is why Charlie Kirk continues to dominate debates. He doesn't just win arguments, he exposes how little his opponents actually know. Absolute masterclass.